got any final thoughts for the show?
Make jukes, not war.
Can we edit that out?
Nope. I had my game face on.
I think we can.
Hello and welcome to the mini episode. Yes, it's not a mini episode in the length of it. It's a mini episode in terms of the car. Now this is my Mini Cooper R50. It's a 2001 released, and it's the first release of this casting at all from Hot Wheels, and I'd say they did a very good job of it, especially given the time. There's a lot of nice things on it, and I just want to see how accurate it is. And it just so happens we ourselves have an R50 Cooper. This is one of the last days we'll own it, but it's it's there nonetheless, and it'll give you a vague representation of how accurate Hot Wheels were with this cast, in positive or negative ways. And I just want to compare the two and see just how good or bad this, well, over 20-year-old cast is. So join me as I compare it inside and out to the real thing, and really see how special it is and how it would compare to modern things, modern castings. I really hope this thing returns soon, because it's one of my favourite castings, full stop. I absolutely love it. So it's fingers crossed. So please enjoy, stick around, and maybe even give it a like at the end of the video. Thank you so much for all the constant support, everyone. And I would like to say very, very soon I'm going to be unveiling something on the channel, which isn't really channel linked, but hey, it's still very important to me, and we'll get a few videos out of it nonetheless. Let's get into it. This casting is a fantastic mix of new and old techniques. As of course you can see here, when we bring it close to the camera, you can see it's a sandwich technique of both the interior with the plastic trim going all the way around the cast to the metal base, which is very, very, very brilliantly detailed there, you can see, with fantastic details just in the exhaust, and many metal pieces here. It's a very solid and heavy cast, which we wouldn't really see nowadays, which is a shame. There's detail on the front. You can see the grille, fog lights, chrome accent and headlights, as well as a full roof detail, and also sort of pillar details as well in black, with some very nice period wheels. It would have been nice to see the indicator detailed in the grille, which would have been here in the centre. Wouldn't like to focus up on it, but it would have been there, but they aren't there, sadly. And on the back you can see the license plate is shown there quite nicely, in a beautiful colour, of course, as part of the thing that holds on the chassis. It's very well proportioned for what it is, especially given the casting's age, and it would be nice to see more details on the back end, but hey, it is 20 years old. It's still very, very, very nice, and I'm not complaining at all. So let's see how the proportions and everything of this cast really compares to an actual one. I'd like to do a quick disclaimer. This actual car is not very clean at all. It's not very nice. It's a very, very bad representation of it, and hence why we're getting rid of it. So any slight discrepancies may be seen in that car, full stop. The interior, you can see very, very nicely in there, is done very, very nice. There's a vent going all the way to the top of the car, you can see just in there, that goes over top of the dashboard. The dashboard shape is correct and everything like that. I'll show you that more inside there myself. Here it is. This is very filthy, and I'm just going to show the front end. As you can see, very, very well done on the Hot Wheels version here, where it is very, very nicely detailed overall. And something I really can't sort of complain about. It is really, really well done. You can see the scale and sort of detail of it is sort of really well carried through onto the actual cast itself. Something I actually really, really, really like. You can see bottom bits are sort of missing there where the fog lights would be, which are sort of things that will represent throughout this thing. But you can see sort of overall shape of the body. Hot Wheels absolutely nailed it, and you see the sort of general shape and size of it is fantastically detailed. Now it's quite a lot later in the day than when I started filming this video, but we get a picture. So we are inside of the Mini now, and in fact I'll put the key in the ignition and turn the electrics on. So it's generally quite a nice setup. I really like the single sort of RPM gauge in the middle. I'm not sure how I felt about it in the first place, but I like it. And the middle sort of where you get your infotainment system is now, generally is quite cool. I like it. The clocks look very, very nice, and my favourite part about the R50s We're getting a bit away from diecast now, but hey ho, that's what the sort of topic is about these type of videos, is the analog sort of, as you call it, indicator sort of switch. If you listen to it now, it's just really satisfying, and it's quite sort of irregular. And also the flippy switches, which control the window, which I find very satisfying as well. You can hear, very, very nice, and a very, very nice gear shift as well, very solid, 5 gear, and obviously reverse as well there. And generally everything's held up quite well for the 20 years it's been a car, which I'm very surprised at. All the plastics sound a bit naff, and it's been treated very, very badly through its life, but everything overall sounds quite nice, and it's very, very nice in here in terms of its design. I'm very, 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 very pleased I got to experience one of these things, because although this isn't the best example ever, because you can see the ripples in this sort of middle of the steering wheel, it's generally quite a nice car, and sort of general design of it I'm a huge fan of. I love these analog switches, I love everything about the interior in here, and I just sort of really enjoy just sort of the retro design in here, which we aren't going to lose in the new car we're getting very, very soon, which will we aren't getting rid of the Nismo, that's one thing, and this car is going, but another one is coming, and we'll get a similar video very, very soon comparing maybe even this car to that. So stay safe. I hope you all enjoy. That will be a future episode coming in the coming weeks. I'm going to finish this off with a few opening shots, or finishing shots should I say, of this car that I've took with my Canon EOS 2000D. You can find more of them on my other channel, my Instagram, which is both rapid_Nismo and media_NRS. So please everyone, stay safe, have fun, and of course, stay juke'ing.